Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy. Welcome back to my stream. Today I'm continuing and potentially finishing off my playthrough of the Forgotten City. Now, where we last left things off, we got to check out one of the potential endings. We finally got to finish exploring the cistern a little bit. So through that we got to see an ending, but now we're sort of gonna continue and see where else the story goes from here. So we found out that a certain someone has not been helping us as they have been leading us to believe all this time. They're the ones behind it all, kind of, on our level of things. So I imagine there's more big, grand finales. I mean, we still haven't made Galerius Magistrate yet, so we definitely need to get that done before I wrap up this game. So we'll see how far we get tonight. We've still got, I think, a couple of areas or a couple of little potential plot lines we haven't really explored yet, so we will wait and see. In the meantime, we're just going to give people a little bit of time to file in before we get started. Big shout out to Moderately Chill for the follow in the interim. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. So I'm curious to see how things go off the rails here. It's going to take me a little bit to hop back into it. We kind of left off things at a very suspenseful moment. So I'll be curious to see how we get out of it if we... Because we found somebody who was being trapped. Scintilla, I believe, if I'm remembering her name correctly. And it has something to do with Dooley, who we also need to let out. We need to finish getting these plates for the obelisk. The plaques. Sorry, the plaques. Because we were making all those dentist teeth jokes last time. But hopefully you're doing well this evening. It's a little cool and rainy where I am this evening. Not too bad. It's been like alternating between extremely hot and humid and kind of cool actually. So it's been doing wonders for my allergies because I feel like the plants keep continually waking up and then going away because of the changing temperature. Normally my allergies are not that bad. This year they are awful. Like, I don't normally have to take medication for them, but I've had multiple people ask me, are you sure you don't want to take anything? So I guess that's how you know it's bad. Otherwise, making a little bit of progress on some things. I was working on my copy of Elden Ring was being a little bit wonky, so I had to do a bit of troubleshooting on that today. And I finally got it. I got it fixed like just before we got started tonight. So I'm breathing a sigh of relief. I didn't realize just how much time I'd put into it. So like 111 hours, which is pretty good. But it was also like why I was holding my breath, hoping that I wasn't about to lose it. Oh. Would have been so heartbroken if that were the case. I still haven't gotten to finish, like, I haven't finished Ronnie's plot line, little quest line yet. I gotta do that still. There's so much to do in that game, honestly. I know once I'm done one playthrough of it, I'm gonna have to, like, have a break before I do another playthrough. And I suppose with us wrapping up this tonight, it's gonna be the big question of, what do we play next? So I kind of have something in mind. I'll talk to you guys a bit more about it later on in the stream. I'm thinking of one that I've had in my Steam library for a while now, and people say it's good, but people say it's also quite emotional. I don't know anything about it, to be totally honest. I think... I'm trying to find the right words here. It's got some things in common with the Forgotten City, based on what people have told me, so we will see about that. In the meantime, though, trying to think if I watched any... I've finally seen, like, the first, like, couple or so episodes of Stranger... We're still not done the first half of this final season yet. We're not done it, but we're making progress. Hey there, Qual. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well this evening. So we've made it a little bit through it. I think we finished episode 4 of Stranger Things, so we've still got a bit of a ways to go. Like, as much as it's tempting to keep binge watching it, I feel like these episodes are much longer than they normally are. And it's also, like, we're gonna have to wait for the second half of this. Like, I know it's coming, so it's like, I don't want to rush through it, but I needed to know what the deal was with the What's It That Kate Bush song. I had to find out what that deal was, because that was everywhere. I had people saying, like, oh, listening to it, and I'm like, we're not at that episode yet. Now we're at that episode. We've seen it. I know what it is now. What else? Been keeping up to date on the dub of Spy Family. Spy Family's still good. We still haven't finished Baccano. We got busy this weekend. Normally we've been watching Baccano on the weekends, but we were out of town this weekend, so we didn't get to watch any. You heard about it, haven't watched Spy Family. It's cute. It's very light. It's a silly little comedy. I've been enjoying it. It's well made. I still don't know if I'm, like, super keen on the dub of it. Like, not that anybody's particularly bad, I just find it's not, like, popping. I don't know. I haven't listened to the Japanese, though, but it's fine. Like, it's perfectly fine. It's a cute, charming little show. Anya's adorable. She's a little cutie pie. Oh, actually, speaking of little cutie pies, I got this little present today of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I got a little Eevee. Eevee has been my favorite Pokemon since before I even knew what Pokemon was. I was a little kid, we were on vacation, and I found this keychain of this cute little cat dog looking thing. So I picked it up, and it was only like months later that I figured out, like, it was only just as Pokemon was coming to North America. So Eevee has been my favorite since that moment, before I even knew what Pokemon was. So that's why with this big influx of, like, cute Eevee stuff, like, let's go Eevee, like, that's, like, little 8-year-old me would have, like, died happy with that game. It was very cute. It was a little present for my boyfriend today. I have another little present here. So I got a story behind this one. So I'm going to show it to you extremely briefly because, unfortunately, it is reflective. Hold on. Oh, thank you for the resub, Qua. Appreciate it. Alright. So this is a reflective mask. So you kind of, like, wear it like this. It almost looks like cyberpunky. I'm not going to put it on for very long. Because with glasses and with headphones, it fits like glasses, and it's missing an arm. They're shipping me a new one. That was a whole adventure. I waited for a couple of weeks for this to show up. It shows up, arms missing. What the heck? So they're getting me a new one. So I'm not paying the postage to ship it back. Ain't nobody got time for that. But it basically wears like this. It doesn't work too well, because otherwise then you're going to see yourself with my webcam, and it's going to break the fourth wall, and it's going to get a little bit too weird. So I won't put it on, but it's a neat little thing I saw on the internet, and I'm like, let me buy this for myself, because I should not have access to a credit card. I know! It is very Daft Punky. They had ones where it was almost more like a rainbow sort of sheen to it, and I'm like, no, I just want, like, just cool, like a black one. It looks neat. I don't know where I'll wear it, but I've got it for funsies. And welcome back to the stream, Olaf. I hope you're doing well this evening. Ooh, it is time for us to get started. I totally lost track of time. Alright, so now let's hop back into it, where, we had a little bit of a dire situation in front of us when we reloaded. And just as another disclaimer, I'm gonna do this every time we play the Forgotten City. Apologies for the graphics quality. My computer is old. It's doing the best it can. I'm sorry. I know it's not great. But the important thing is the story and to have fun. And watch me panic when, the golden rule is broken. The sins of the one. Alright. So, last time we freed her, and we got that ending, which is fantastic. That's a perfectly fine ending. But now what? I've found her. I'm supposed to get the treasure from Dooley, aren't I? If I'm remembering correctly. I might need to revisit my my little booklet thing here. My journal. Keeping me on track. Because, yeah, there's still a couple of plot lines we haven't done yet. Yeah, I've got one more tablet to get. Dooley has it. Yep. There she is. So he has a treasure. Oh, I'm sorry. Scintilla survives, but everyone dies is the best ending. Isn't the best ending, but better than being trapped forever. I mean, at least I saved somebody. Okay, so Dooley did have a treasure. Greek plaque. Equitia suggested I should begin by asking George is the city's only Greek residence. Ask Dooley if Dooley has it. Figure out how to get Galerius elected magistrate. That I want to do. I absolutely want to do that. There's no treasure. Dooley just thought there was because his friend Hannibal said there was something in here. Because Sentius was keeping it locked up. Oh, so I just need to go back, essentially, right? Okay, ask Galerius. Persuade Galerius to run, figure out how to get him. Let's see, I'm just going over some of these. Figure out how to make Malleolus drop out of the election. You dig up some dirt on him, find more evidence linking Malleolus to the name Quintius. Oh, I imagine she doesn't take that very well, though. I'm gonna take a guess. Hey, I found you. I can't let you out. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Then I'll talk to her. We're gonna have to stop Ulpius from killing himself. Okay. And I'll need to talk to Ulpius about Scintilla. You can try and talk him out of it. I can certainly try. Alright. Here, we'll give that a quick save. And let's see. Hello.
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
Dramatic pause. I'm Froggy and nobody sent me.
Thank Juno you're here. You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Tempting. So I guess I can ask, like, how hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
I'm right there with you, girl. Where's the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate. And
Yes, hey there, Mischief. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, the haunting, sad music. What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck. Even if it means cutting his throat to get it.
I've seen it happen and it felt good.
I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
I'm sorry if I let you go, everyone else is going to die. What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick. You have to let me go. It's now or never.
Sorry if I let you go, everyone else is gonna die. Yeah, we can't.
What?
Yeah.
No. You can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
Oh, I knew she was gonna take it well. This is the new quest. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go. Not heartless, just rational. Our escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here. I've changed my mind. It's too yeah. Do you like to change her name? Frogius Maximus. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go. Okay, is this gonna lock us into the end of the game? Like, I'm already here. It won't lock us in. Okay.
It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please.
Sorry, I need to try. I can be fairly persuasive. Sorry, I need to try. Yeah, only 3 would have locked us in. Okay. And we've seen that ending. Sorry, I need to try.
You're making a mistake.
Ah, maybe. So he's coming? We all 60 kings as hell. Oh, hey now. I've handled some other games before this. Magistrate Sentius. Oh, he's over this way. Oh, do I have to go back out? Oh, he only shows up if you let her out. Okay, so I can keep exploring then. That's the way out. Okay. Also locked. Darn. Okay, well I guess we gotta go back out then. There's nothing else here I'm missing, right? I don't think so. I think this is everything. Killed all the monsters. Nothing. Alrighty. Okay, let's see if I can climb down. I feel like I'm gonna fall. Oh, okay. Here we go. No! Oh, crap. Oh, right. I can go sideways. Oof. Alright. Okay. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Okay. Hey, salve, friends. Welcome back to the stream, JJ. Hope you're doing well. Alright, here. I'll give her a save. I know there's no monsters left down here. Let's see. Here's the way out. Let us see. Oh, wait. Oh, did I pass it? Oh, here we go. It's this way. Right? There we go. Oh, nope. That was just where it was. Ooh, here we go. I'm already lost. Okay. That's okay. We're good. Oh my goodness. Where's the door? Here we go. Yeah, there's you. Get out of here. Out of my way. Alright, we made it out. Whoop. Here we gotta give it a minute. You wanna go outside? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's... Not that they're particularly difficult. It's just my frame rate is not super happy about it. Here we go. Alright, Sentius.
So you survived the system. Probably just a stroke of fortuna. Don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky. She's yet to meet the Elder Lich. The Elder Lich? There are only 3. The cistern, the palace, and the Mesopotamian ruins. Okay.
Citizen?
I have something to talk to you about, sir.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Yeah.
May I know your name?
I'm Froggy. We've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
Yes,
I
but...
must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I made it out, actually. We've had this conversation, too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash. But, all right. Why have you sought me out?
Okay. So let's see. Can we talk about it? I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation. Do you know out of here? I'd like to... or no, we've had this conversation about releasing Dooley. I know what you did to Centilla.
Me? What are you talking about?
You're keeping her tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Al? Who?
Al. Al Worth.
I've met him.
The fellow who came through the portal before you.
Well, you remember him?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only
Play
one
along.
here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Prasapana's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're
Al was
just
not
more
a lot.
willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his
It's a good reveal.
And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled.
It's a good villain speech.
Haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, 8 times?
Yep.
Most impressive.
He's keeping track.
And yet everything you've done has been in vain.
Says you.
Because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now.
Disagree.
You discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Ooh, I'm actually behind. I haven't gotten to it yet. I want to watch it though. I've heard it keeps up its trend of what the fuck levels. The deep must always suffer. Always. You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this.
I'm living the good
my
life.
Title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
I don't know if I'd want to be stuck with these people for eternity. Hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'll kill you. It's the right thing to do. If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hands. What's to stop me from taking it by force? Oh, his guard's there, though. This isn't over. This ain't over. If you don't hand it over, you might have an uprising on your hands.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
Ooh, it's... Well, he's gonna say the same thing. Wants to stop me from taking him by force.
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body.
And yours.
And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox.
You mean I get out?
You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility. That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
Not particularly. It's the right thing to do.
Oh, you and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions or what happens, where you're from. Least of all, me. Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot.
Hey!
And you're no longer useful.
Well, darn. This ain't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
I'll find a way to break the cycle, and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
You're boring me. Well, darn. Main goal completed. The golden rule. Well, isn't that grand? Okay, so now I can go to Dooley? Perhaps? There. Excuse me. Hey there, Equitia. I know. But I need to talk to Dooley. Dooley! Hey, buddy.
Hello. Have we met before?
He will refuse to talk to you from now on, by the way. You know what? That's fine. I can live with that. Let's talk about your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Oh,
He
Dooley.
said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about assistance. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerian.
Well, fair enough.
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit?
May I please have it?
But if I go...
I need it for something really important. Well, what's it gonna take for you to give it to me? Oh, yeah, I need to get Galerius.
Like...
Here.
Yeah, Galerius will let me
He
out.
would.
Then you can have my plaque, and everyone will be happy.
Alright, I'll be going now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dooley. Okay. So here, actually, let me just give this a quick save. Alright. So, democracy in action. Galerius said if Malleolus drops out, he'll nominate himself. Okay, so I need to dig up dirt on Malleolus. Okay. There's no checkpoints. That's what I'm thinking. He does not like me in there, though.
Ave.
Ave. Salve, friend. I know, I've spoken to her. Here, I'm just gonna get a save in case. And hello. Second floor. Well, his wife is upstairs, and she does not like me. Note from Ulpius. Here we go. Ulpius, to his lost love, may God watch over you. This can only be Ganeden. Okay. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Okay. Note from Lulia. Nope, that's not gonna help us either. Empty bottle. Whoop, nope. Empty bottle. For hemlock, a deadly poison. Okay. Just warming up. There we go. Ink jar.
A day of celebration, I announce. I hereby announce a day of celebration in Albany. Yes.
Some good speech exercises there. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay, she's not... Unless I can talk her into it. But let me just see if there's anything else. She might be my best bet. I don't really see anything else here. She's gonna freak out, though. Claudia. Oh, hello.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
I know. Where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Oh. How would you like to help? Some help getting back at Malleolus?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Malleolus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look.
What? Hey!
What makes you say that?
Well, just a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name.
Ooh.
Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
I want to force him to withdraw from the election. We women have to stick together. Ooh. What do you guys think? What angle should we do here? Qua's not allowed to answer because he knows the correct. Don't tell the truth. I know. Like, I get the feeling that's... Sorry, you already know. Well, hey, we women have to stick together.
I couldn't agree more. One hand washes the other, as they say. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
What? What do you want?
I want you to bring me some wine.
Oh.
Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
Yes, I already have it. Well, why do you want wine?
Let me tell you something about Malleolus.
Let me tell you.
He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counseling him through his entire election campaign, and he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming.
Yes.
Tonight, at his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry, and if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone. I am so looking forward to it.
Oh. Why can't you get it yourself? Well, she's locked in here, but I'll ask her it anyway.
You mean, aside from the fact that I'm locked in this room, and Domitius is right outside the villa, because there's barely any left in the city. In fact, there's only one small urn, as far as I'm aware. And getting it won't be easy.
Well, I already got it. I'm trying to remember, where did I find this? It was a while ago. That's all the questions I had.
So, you'll help me?
Oh, yeah. I have some wine right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Get white girl wasted. Thank you. Alright, reading mode. Quintius to beloved Claudia, for a time I despaired of the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I am exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I will perform a grand gesture in your honor. I will become this city's magistrate, so that I may govern with wisdom and strength with you by my side, in the tunnels behind the theater. Oh, right, yes. I will take this.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quintius really is.
Well, according to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome last year. Who would have thought?
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
That's not how this works. No, I think I'll hang on to it. If this one, I can always get another copy. No, take backsies. No, I think I'll hang on to it.
What? No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers.
I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie. You changed your mind. I'll be going now.
I curse you.
I'm already
I curse
cursed.
your life and mind and memory.
Exactly.
May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths.
Well, wasn't that something? Alright. I think we still got some time. The sins of the one. Alright. Hello, sir.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here.
Oh, the
without a
many
head
shall
teacher,
suffer.
so
Thank
you
you.
must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands?
Well, hey, what are you gonna do?
Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
'Cause I know you're Quintius, your wife gave me your love letter, and Nero wants you dead. So, exactly. Just being a little mischievous little scamp. That's all I am. Just a little scamp.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you, what, one of Nero's assassins?
No, but I can be. No, I'm not, fortunately for you. The Emperor sends his regards.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in debt bondage to you.
Oh, so much work and money. Well, if I do it, you'll let me live?
Yeah, sure, why not? I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal.
Yep.
And release those two from debt bondage. There. You got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
See you later. Here we go. Excuse me. Now I need to find Galerius. Let's see. Actually, should I... Let's see. Virtuous man. Figure out how to get Galerius selected. Here we go. Maybe in the bar? Yeah? Do-do-do. Do-do-do. All that money wasted. I thought maybe he was here. Let's see. Not there. Shoot. I never can remember how to get to the bar. It's gotten darker. This is the long way to the bar. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't know if I've seen him there before. Run through the stage area of the theater. Oh! Get you closer. Okay. Apologies, guys. This place is maze-like, and I'm not moving at the speed I would like to be moving at. Oh, yeah, it's down... Not that way. This way. Here we go. Nope, nope. Here. What? Salve.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know?
I'm not trying to.
Exactly what's about to
He's
happen.
trying to put it away. I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me, right?
He kind of gets it. Eventually.
That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus, how so? Here.
Sisyphus was a Greek. He was forcing him... Actually, Tantalus was made... Oh,
Here, just
and
'cause we've done
Ixion was
this
strapped
before.
to a wheel going...
Oh yeah, at least there's that. Well, yeah.
Anyway, so I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Galerius.
Anytime, friend. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Oh, and if our conversations ever...
Just tell me you're busy. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Citizen. Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Well, ever thought of running for magistrate yourself?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win.
It's funny you
Maybe
say
that's
that.
not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me.
Malleolus withdrew from the election.
He did?
Yeah?
Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then.
Yep.
I'll let Equitia know I'll be running.
Alright. I'll be going now.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Oh, Galerius. You can do it. You gotta go, man. You gotta go. Run!
Keep an eye out for
Wait.
Cicero, would you?
Hey. You're supposed to be going now. You have to talk to Equitia.
Don't you just love springtime?
I guess. Okay, so that's... Oh. Built-in cup holders. Look at that! That's smart thinking. So,
Citizen.
When is he going to nominate himself? Or do I just go and start the election at this point? Restarting the loop will fast track this? Why do I feel like that's not entirely true? Like, if I start... Oh. Because he has to make his way back?
Fortune smile on you, sister.
Yeah, I guess I could, but then I have to go and convince Malleolus to drop out again, right? Oop, here we go. Citizens, it's time. Okay. Okay. She says that it's election time. Here, you guys lead the way. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Back to lose. Go to hell, where you belong. He's a good guy. I'm fine with him doing what I say. He's a good guy. Here he is. There's our boy. Here he is. Perfectly on time. Alright, we're gonna get Dooley out of here, guys. We're gonna free Dooley. He's gonna give me the key.
Citizens, we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate.
Here, I want a good seat.
The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helver.
Yay!
Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
No, I wonder who he'll vote for.
Georgius.
Yes. Almost as important. Hey!
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision.
Eat shit,
The
Sentius.
new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helver.
What?
Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now
don't
that
want
you put
it.
your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down.
I know.
I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed.
Yay!
Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose
Oh,
not.
what a sweetie.
That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
Yay! I'll congratulate him after. I just wanna... Free Dooley. Free Dooley. Oh! Boo! Here, can I beat him
It
there?
gladdens my heart that Galerius set poor Dooley free. I will cherish this moment.
Come on, let him out. Let him out. Yes. Salve,
Fortune
friend.
smiles on you
Magistrate
today, Julius.
Galerius.
Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
Aww.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
Aww.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got
Yeah,
a lot of work
okay.
ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home.
Liberator.
I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
He's free. He's free.
Hello?
No.
I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer.
That's me.
Are you the newcomer?
Yes. Yes, that's me.
Oh, it is you. Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked up, but they let me out again. I'm so happy.
Aw, you're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want.
I do.
And maybe you can help me find my treasure.
Sure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
And what was it?
He gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
You can trust me. All right, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Thank you. The upper cistern is below the Great Temple. The entry must be around there somewhere.
Hope you find it. In the cisterns, way up high, Hannibal said. Oh, look over there. Something shining. Is it treasure? Maybe it is.
Go ahead, buddy. It's alright.
I can see it from
I will take that. Collect all 4 stolen plaques.
Maybe nobody wants it.
Yeah, yoink. Hey there, Kay. Welcome back to the stream. Exactly. You made it in time for Dooley's freedom. Wait, is he gonna steal? He's gonna steal, isn't he? It's gonna be the golden rule. Oh. I gotta get ready to boogie. She will. Where's... That's to the bar. There is... I don't know, I guess I don't need... Because it's in there, it's the money, correct? Okay, so should I go and continue, or should I just wait till a new loop? Like... Because I'd rather not go all the way up there if a loop is... Wait for the loop? Okay. Is it gonna start like any minute now? I'm thinking it's gonna be when Dooley steals something. He was eyeing the treasure. Because, I mean, we've had the election. We've had our day. Ooh, I should save, actually, while I've got this plaque on me. I will I'll deal with that. Should have happened. Woo. Whoop.
The many shall suffer.
Here we go.
Sins of the one.
Alright, alright, alright. Come on, buddy. Come on. Where's the shiny one? Okay, there we go. Just in case. Just in case. Come on, you rat bastard. Do the crap you gotta do. Come on, let's go! I probably should have turned off Steam notifications. Well, is there more I should have done? Is there more I should do? Salve. Not really? Okay.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Run! Golden rule's gonna be broken soon. I need you to quietly get everyone except Sentius ready to run to the upper cistern when the ground starts to rumble.
What? That's a big ask. But something tells me you're not kidding. Alright, I'm gonna stick my neck out and believe you. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of people.
Oh, wait. Are people now... Oh, did I just doom a bunch of people? Wait, okay. So... Should I go up top?
The 49
Don't you just love
melodies
springtime?
It's beautiful. Okay. Because I'm not 100% sure what order I'm supposed... Yeah, go for the temple? Okay. Well, put the... So I have to put the 4 plaques in? Like, is that the logical next step? Okay. Alright. Oh, and I can tell Ulpius about Scintilla. Alrighty. Don't worry, they stay across loops. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, hey, look, it's me. Alright, almost there. Almost there. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm getting there. Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, buddy, no.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance...
Not
you'll
again,
fall.
Ulpius.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
Not anymore, it's
I know
fine.
Things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
Actually,
I'm
it's
sorry,
not, but
I
that's
just
okay.
don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with
I'm
this
not
sort of
trained
thing.
in this.
Please, you need to talk to him.
I'll try. Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
That's what I wanted to do.
Please, choose your words carefully.
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say
Okay.
so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Well, maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact, and she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. No. Time's up. I am out.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oh, I couldn't save him. Well, darn.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Was that my fault? Whoops. Suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean? Okay, so what happened? Is that my fault?
That was not your fault.
Oh, thank gosh.
There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
Well, what happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened.
Hopefully.
And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Alright, well, insert the plaque. Insert the plaque. Insert the plaque. Insert the plaque. Hello. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's, it's chugging. Pop quiz. Oh, no! Oh, no. I hope not. We're taking... Speak. Hades, Lord of the Many. Nurgle, the Fierce One. Cyrus, Pluto. Well, they're all correct, though. Like, they refer to him as Pluto, but then it's Hades, and then it's Osiris, and then it's Nurgle, based on the loop of the room. What the... Based on the loop of the room? Oh, the look of the room. Oh, crud. I didn't... I guess Pluto. There we go. Oh, you work your way backwards. Okay. I didn't realize that was part of it. Okay, so this is going to be Hades. Hades, Lord of Many. Here we go. Osiris. There we go. Osiris, Lord of Silence. Yep, we're getting there. Here we go. We're gonna give this a quick save. Nurgle, the Fierce One. Am I on Star Trek? It's Star Trek. Yep. Warning, everything's happening. Holy crap. What? It was aliens. What? Oh, by request of the devs. Oh, I know. There's Earth. What? What in the ever-loving hell is this? Hello?
Here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians.
Wow.
Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans.
Woo!
But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with
But you're in
curiosity,
space.
mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? And what
I'm
is
not
more,
like other
you carry
girls.
a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly.
Aw,
But
stop.
there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
This is a cool bit. Ask what you will. Okay, what's your story, friend?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
Well, okay, so you're a god.
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful.
And probably the glowing
Just
eyes.
as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey.
You have rules? Okay, so why do you look and sound like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind.
The eyes need work,
In
though.
time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow.
Emotions.
While an acquired taste can be addictive.
May I see your true form?
No.
Oh.
Long ago, I swore to Prasapana that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among I must honor that.
Cool. Who is the woman on your left?
This is my beloved. Like me,
Come here often.
she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Prasapana to the Romans.
I like
Or
her
perhaps
crown.
you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal.
Okay.
Your gaze lingers too long.
Stop staring at her. Okay, so who's that on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names. Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kurti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition.
Oh, it is. It's great.
For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker.
I was gonna say the ferryman.
We will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
What is this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists
Or in
because of a wager I made long ago.
Okay, so what was the wager you made?
That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Prasapana saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law. And
Not
you
a bad
called us
gig.
gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee.
There's just too
And
damn
as
many
you
of you.
spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this
Whoops.
time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic,
Harsh.
scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict.
Yeah, all those good old holy wars.
But my Prasapana could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly.
Froze her.
I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded.
Didn't
with
Mr. Freeze
Persephone's
do
father,
this?
who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her
On a
with
smaller
us to
scale.
Elysium. It was and is my hope
Not that sleepy.
once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to us.
Yeah, maybe.
But he refused.
Nice to
I
meet
did
you, god of
everything
the
I could to
underworld.
persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium.
Darn.
And no exceptions would be made.
Not even me?
But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Prasapana and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish
The Ice Age.
enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you. so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
I am a patient man. Well, who are your kin?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Prasapana.
Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent
Yeah, I know, right?
I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before.
Time is just a circle. It's just an endless loop.
After 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
Okay, so how did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens
We just got really
discovered,
lucky.
they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins
It's
were
like Willy
fashioned from the
Wonka,
original
except
tokens.
weirder.
In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. Only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Prasapana's along with it.
Well, so how did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story.
It was
One of the
a slip
first
up.
men who came to this place
Bad
was a
move.
king of Sumer and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations.
Broken telephone.
Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place, and their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved
That is true, the Epic of Gilgamesh.
and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles.
Only
2
for him to
kings
become a
named Sisyphus and
dickhead in
Theseus,
the Fate Stay
a
Night
poet
universe.
named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories.
We love a good story.
Though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Well, let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Oh, wait. Who did we decide who? Oh, no, we did. Are you responsible for the Golden Rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
Well, what did you think was gonna happen when there's a bunch of gold people all over the damn place? Well, okay, why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces.
I know, he's had no one to
Their
talk
hair
to
woven
except,
in elaborate fashion.
Karen.
The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters
Oh my god, melted gold.
while the others indulged at the banquet. The second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching.
Oh.
Pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain.
I just figured I'll do it with the rest of them too.
The entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again.
Yeah.
And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious.
Yep,
Suspended
unfortunately.
in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, silent golden sentinels.
So you're responsible for destroying all these lives.
I give your
Yeah.
wife a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no.
You bring it upon
destroy
yourself.
yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
It's a cool outfit. So where do these golden bows come from?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics, which I inherited. Consolation prize of sorts.
It's
the
a fun
golden
prize.
bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
So what do you consider a sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him
It's
do.
the
The
rules.
Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others
The
as you would have
cultists.
them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts. And each
Yeah,
one
just
of
don't be a
these will have
dick.
the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
So that principle's not as easy to apply as it sounds. I've always lived my life that way. Doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either. Ooh. Ooh, do we want to get tricky here? Maybe we'll get another chance. That principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds.
For you, Beth.
For you. Sure, let's debate with God. So actually, here,
I've always considered this should the Egyptian, the Greek, the Roman.
I want to see what the other option is. It doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either.
Enough. You clearly know nothing.
How do you know when people sin?
I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears.
There's silence! You dare question me? Is Prasapana connected to the statues in the same way?
If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
Oh, no, no reason.
Then what an odd question.
Well, I'm an odd person. So I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider a sin. How could you let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations? Or are you going to give me an example?
Suicide.
Ah, yes. The debt bondsman. Taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected by it. Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything unto others.
Okay, that seems like an extremely literal interpretation of the rule.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the word. A literal interpretation helps
Mortal,
to
stop
minimize the
stalling.
ambiguities of your primitive language.
If our language is full of ambiguity, doesn't that make the rule inherently subjective and unreliable?
Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
No, of course not. Never mind. I am right. And you. Ooh. Should we call him out, guys? Should we call him out? Yeah. No, of course not. Never mind. Or like, I'm right, and you're being a dick about it. I kind of. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to. I am right, and you know it.
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue.
Ooh. Did I just make a big boo-boo here? Or was it always gonna come to this? Oh boy. That means I gotta run back down. Oh my god. Okay, well. Look what I've done.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon?
Will he let me come back? Ooh. Ooh. Let's find out, shall we? He may be immortal, but... Ooh. Yes.
How dare you threaten her? This ends now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Here, I got it. Do I have it? Oh, jeez. Oh god, I don't want to die. Just zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Am I gonna crash here? Oh no! Oh no! That's not fair. I died! Oh no! 'Cause of the dang loading. Ugh. That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. My silly computer. Was I supposed to do that? Was it always gonna end in that? Yeah? Oh, jeez. Okay, so am I even gonna be able to beat this if that's what happens? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, so Nurgle. Yes, hello. Can escape, just try running around the outside of the room while escaping. Oh, that way. Here. Okay. So those ways are also an exit? Not in here? Oh, okay. Hello.
And here you are.
Yep, that's me.
And what did they first?
Here, you're responsible for the golden rule?
That is mere.
Oh, do you consider a sin? No, I
I've
know.
always know it. This should come as the Egyptian, the Greek, the Roman, even it. Yeah. Enough. Do you plan?
Suicide.
Taking one. Therefore, applying this rule.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'll keep that in mind for the next time. I'm right and you know it.
Then you will make.
Okay.
How dare.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, please let me out. Let me out, let me out. Please load properly and let me out. Please. Ooh! Me. Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Get me out. I know there's the friggin'... Oh god, oh god, oh god. I believe, oh god. Should I save here? Please. Oh, frig. Get me out, get me. Come on, come on. I need to get out of here. Please. Come on, get me out, get me out, get me out. Come on. Yes, yes, yes! We did it! Now I gotta go back. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Saving. Okay. Okay, one more save. Just for me. Oh, thank God. Okay. Should I have him do the thing again?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm hurt. It's gonna be broken soon. Need you to quietly get everyone except... Save everyone, please.
What? That's a big ask. But something tells me you're not
I
kidding.
know, oh God.
Alright, I'm gonna stick my neck out and believe you. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of
That's
people.
okay. As many as you can get. It's all good. Ugh. It seemed fitting, didn't it? Oh, that run, though. I know I technically did it the hard way, but Okay, so I have to go back up. I need to go back into the temple, correct? Yeah, okay. I made it. I mean, it's not me unless I've done it the hard way. I've taken the long route. Ulpius is like, I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm like, whatever, dude. We got other stuff to do here. So anyway, nope, I can't approach
Salve,
this.
friend.
Salve.
Octavia. Welcome to life under the...
I'm fine, thanks.
I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big... I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody
Oh, just go
does.
for the door? Ah, crap. I'll be going now.
All right, well...
I can't believe this is how it is.
Oh, no. Sorry, I got suckered in.
No. Ulpius, what?
That's...
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please,
I'm sorry.
please, help
I didn't
him.
realize I could just go. Good luck with that. I'm out of here.
Your lives... Are you really...
Oh, true, yeah. Okay. No, fine, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Go on then. She is a cultist. Stop this right now. Can we talk? Is this what she would want? Never believe me.
Well, you don't...
Maybe I can help.
If
I can help her.
No, I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know I could just skip it. I'm gonna reload it. Well, darn. What happens now? Alright, let's load from the save. Just one more time. I didn't mean to. I thought I had to. But if I can get away with it without doing that, I'm gonna do that. Because it saved as soon as I got up here. So ideally, I should be able to just go inside. Don't start that. Alright. Fantastic. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just sneaking on through. Okay. Let's save here. Alright. Now to go back to the, Starship Enterprise. Whoop. Here we go. Okay. Pluto. Some of you statues will betray me. Hades. Osiris. And Nurgle. Here, one more save, just so I don't have to do this again. Alright, and Nurgle. Oh my goodness. Okay, here, one more save here. There we go. Just to make it a little easier on my future self. Hello. We meet again.
And here you are.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians.
Yeah, I know, just like, what?
And Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you?
I'm
and
different.
What is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk.
Ask what you will. See this? It's Prasapana's crown. Throw it.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
That's a good point. Well, I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden rule, I will do it again. I could do this all day. End the golden rule, or I will. Oh, he is pissed, yeah. Well, I didn't want to.
You have put me in an impossible position.
Little scamp me.
If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium, humiliated and alone.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing
I'm the
I've
villain.
witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Prasapana was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long.
A psycho achievement.
It's time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this, if I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Yeah, we probably don't deserve it. We just want to return to the world, man. Yay! I'm worse than a god.
I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
Alright. We did it. We made God hate us. Whee! Al, what are you doing here? Create a time parrot. There he is. There's Al. Hey, Al. Yay!
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone.
Yes!
Al.
We saved everybody. Alworth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I'm Froggy. I was hoping you'd know who... No, I'm Froggy.
Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet.
Oh, good old
Apparently, there was a
Galerius.
community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if
Yay!
even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like
How
the 1,000 people
awful.
who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Prasapana, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience.
That's me!
And the doors just opened up to her. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the
That was a
oracle
cool
must have been more
twist.
persuasive than
That was
Odysseus,
neat.
because the next thing
I was
he
wondering
knew,
where that was gonna
the
go.
ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. But many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him, and the other people who lived here?
Aw.
What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
I hope so. Actually, that was me. These Romans are crazy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take credit for this. I put in the work. I'm taking credit.
What? Oh, I see.
What a
I thought you were
kidder.
serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through
Yeah,
the aqueduct that
hopefully,
brought water
God.
into the city. Follow me.
I'm right behind you. Talk to Al. They all ganged up on Sentius afterwards. Oh, wouldn't that have been great? Ugh. A man on a power trip. Good riddance. Well, hi, here I am. Return to the river. What a beautiful day. No one's getting in here.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Where did he find that hammer? Who knows? Don't worry about it. Hey, Karen, I'm back. There she is. Oh, right.
You're back. But
Yeah,
you're
hammer
alone.
space.
Does that mean you didn't find Al?
Oh, I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name is Karen, or is it Curti? Or should I go the other way? I discovered the ruins of an ancient underground. I don't know. I like the sudden flip where it's just like, yeah, I guess now you know. Outer.
Ah, I see.
Oh, don't like those
I
eyes.
thought you might. Well, now you know.
Creepy eyes.
I suppose you have questions.
Not really. I've already gotten these. Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not
She looked
enjoy
like
deceiving
Kingdom Hearts.
Believe me.
Like a
I do
nobody.
not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
And what truth is that?
That you died, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
So how did I die?
I
I already know,
Usually,
but
when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
no, I suppose not.
A wise decision.
I already know.
All you need to know is that you and Al died in possession of a sacred silver coin.
Lucky us. Well, what's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins.
An alien.
And had me distribute them across the world.
Ugh, allergies.
My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen.
I already got my
I am
answers.
just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company.
Well, darn.
After 5,000 years, The underworld has finally run its course.
That's it for the underworld. Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now.
Hey!
It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city.
Whoa!
And there was a tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
Sounds like quite a story. And I look forward to hearing all about it. But you two look exhausted. Why don't you
a forgotten city?
Ferry you back to civilization.
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right, Karen, ferry us home. Off we go. 1 year later. No way. It isn't over yet. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it.
They weren't ready.
I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. Anyway,
I'm the laughing
after everything
stock.
you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news.
Yes.
So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Okay. Ancient Roman statue of an unknown man in an inscrutable pose. One hand seems welcome, the other warns. Ooh, maybe. Oh. What?
You're finally here. Remember me?
What? What are you doing here?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead
Oh
of
my
ours.
god.
Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
Oh my god. Wait, so what are you doing with yourself these days, friend?
I
Salve.
used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course.
Dooley's here!
It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh my god. Okay, so you're with Equitia now?
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning
so
to get
happy
married
for
next
them.
spring. If you're going to be around, we'd love to see you.
Yes! Oh my god, I love that. It was so good to see you.
Of course. There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you. So you better keep moving.
Oh my god, this
We'll
is
speak
such
again
a
soon, my friend.
This is such a lovely way to end it. Oh my god.
Hello.
This is a great ending.
Yeah, it's lovely to finally meet you.
Oh, she looks great.
Galerius told me all about you.
Good to see you too, Equitia.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods.
That's me.
As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
This is a great ending. Okay, so what are you doing with yourself these days?
Galerius and I are engaged.
Unexpected!
We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside, with room for a large family. And Dooley too, of course.
Oh my gosh,
Feels like
guys.
the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined.
Oh.
We're just so thankful for what you did for us. For all of us.
Oh, well, how's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere. If you'd like to ask her yourself.
Yeah, I want to talk to everybody. I will do that. It's good to see you again, Equitia.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
Dooley!
Hello, I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are, Dooley.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
So what are you doing with yourself these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house.
Oh, I got it.
They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box.
Ooh.
Galerius got me a box that tells stories. It's my favourite thing.
I'm glad you're happy. It's good to see you again, Dooley.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Aww.
Hi there. You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hey, Lucretia.
Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died
Story
2,000
boxes are
years
pretty
ago
great.
and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but
Yeah.
I hear you drove the last of them off. So...
Well, hey. So what are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm studying to get into medical school.
Good for you.
As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time.
Aw, and so where's Lulia?
She didn't make it. She died from poison while you were in the Great Temple. It was very sad.
Oh.
She was a good woman and a friend.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It wasn't your fault. Decius is to blame. He's here somewhere too. Not that anyone would talk to him.
I know,
I'm not even sure
I
how he got
forgot.
invited.
Oh. It was good to see you, Lucy.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, whoopsie. Who's
Hey.
in?
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Hi, Horatius.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life. And reuniting Centilla with us as well. So, thank you.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The
He
world's
is,
changed a
yeah.
lot, but some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
Alright, well, I'm sorry you never got to see your girl again.
Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind
I forgot how full of quotes this man
remind them they
is.
are mortal. Remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
Well said.
Thanks. Oh, and I don't know if you've heard.
Oh, going for
but a
drinks,
few of us are
alright.
Going for drinks later? It'd be nice to chat with you some more.
Yeah, sounds good, I'll be there.
Great.
Whatever happened to your buddy Demetrius?
He's not my... Oh. I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC.
Oh, of course he was in
So
UFC.
he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out. And his life along with
Womp womp.
it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Sounds like he got what he deserved.
You're not wrong.
Well, it was good to see you again.
See you at drinks later, I hope.
I never really talked to Cynthia.
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming.
Good to see you again.
Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened.
Fair.
I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Prasapana emerged from the Great Temple.
Ooh.
She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. You know what? The important thing is we'll never see him again.
Ooh. So what are you doing with yourself these days?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please.
Not bad.
Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
So what happened to Sentius?
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time.
Chef's kiss.
Eternal
Beautiful.
torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
Yes. He did once tell me he wanted to live forever.
Then I suppose he got his wish.
Hey. Oh, it was good to see you again, Cynthia.
You too. See you around.
Alright. Ooh, we got a lot more people to talk to.
Greetings. You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius.
Good to see you again.
I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that,
Sure.
I am most grateful.
Well, what are you doing with yourself?
I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years.
He just is so gorgeous.
This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure-Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
It was nothing. Consider me there. What happened to Fabia?
The poor sweet
Oh
thing
no!
perished in a shrine collapse before the rest of us were saved. It is
Man.
the one regret I have in all this.
I'm sure. I know. I'm sorry to hear that. Good to see you, though.
Too, my friend.
One more loop.
I take it you're the Oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
We've met before, though. I wouldn't expect you to remember it.
We have. I'm sorry, I don't remember. In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st
Philip.
century. What a time to be alive.
Exactly,
And
we got
seems
it.
I have your catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened
Oh, so much
minds.
debate. So much debate. It was good to see you.
My sincere thanks once again.
I almost didn't recognize him at first.
Some soiree, innit?
Jeez. You're not allowed to be doing that.
Oh, hello at last. You must be the Oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
Hi.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you.
He left me to die. You're welcome. No need to thank me. It was entirely unintended.
Such a acerbic wit. I love it.
What are you doing with yourself?
I
They
took the
never
money I
learn.
made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market.
Oh, no.
That's where the real money is now.
You in cryptocurrency,
In fact,
buddy?
I was hoping to ask your advice. You being the Oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next.
Yeah, I
can't
can't
decide
help ya.
between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling, and arms. What would you recommend?
I can't really see the future, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
Ooh, DVD rentals have a bright future. Broadcast television's gonna be the next big thing. Print media is gonna make a huge comeback. Oh, I gotta go with the blockbuster. DVD rentals have a bright future.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna make a bloody fortune.
I'll be going now.
Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Just take my advice to heart, okay?
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to see you too, Octavia.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
Well, what are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living in Rome again.
I know.
A charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After we lost Ulpius, I spent a lot of time reflecting on what I could have done differently. I couldn't
He
shake
still
the feeling
died,
that
huh?
If I'd just found the right words, he'd still be with us today. In the end, I decided to devote the rest of my life to helping others like him.
One more loop. It wasn't your fault. It sounds like a noble cause. Good on you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Well, it's good to see you.
And you.
Good evening. Greetings.
Ah, Olivia. Good to see you looking well, Olivia.
Thank you for your kind words. And
maybe
for
next
liberating
session.
us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while. At least until I'm well enough to be independent again.
Well, read any good poems lately?
Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now.
Oh, just a bit of light reading.
Already up to the 19th century,
Wow.
and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
Well said. Well, it was good to see you again.
And you. Farewell, friend.
Alright, we still got quite a few people to go here, I think. Gabash.
It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle.
Well, thanks, Gabash.
You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle.
Of course,
You know
yeah, that's
many
it.
things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place, and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous.
So what are you doing with yourself these days?
For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman.
Aw.
And I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youth and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures.
I've flown.
I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access.
He's supposed to be 25?
Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
Sounds like you've earned it.
Indeed.
Well, it's good to see you again, Kabash. I wouldn't have guessed 25, though. Scintilla.
Hello there.
Hi, Scintilla.
Oh,
Yeah.
I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name.
Fair.
After you drove Pluto off, Prasapana came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him.
Yes, I heard. Sounds like he got what he deserved.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm living by myself on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's something Ulpius and I used to talk about doing when we got out. And I thought that's what he would have wanted. But it's been hard. I don't know what I'm doing. and it's just not the same without him. Mostly, it just reminds me he's gone.
Man, twist the knife, why don't you? Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's hardly your fault. We'll be alright. In time.
Good to see you.
Thanks. You too.
I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all this again. Virgil!
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Good to see you, Virgil.
I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there.
Well, what are you doing with yourself?
I'm studying to be an architect again, and living in a beautiful flat in Rotterdam, just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are.
Well, it's good to see you again, Virgil.
You too. If you're ever in the Netherlands, I'd be happy to show you around. It's the least I could do.
Well, may just take you up on that. Oh boy. Alright, Al.
There you are.
I was gonna say, would they have ended
Now,
up
there's
together?
One more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Prasapana, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your
Yes,
intervention.
everyone alive is here. So you were whispering to me all along?
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues, and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic.
They were
There only
helpful.
ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
You did what you could. Thank you. You created the time loop.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal.
That's convenient.
After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath. So I whispered to Sentius in secret, telling him the prayer required to create a portal in my shrine.
It's just too bad it was
I knew the danger of
Sentius.
humans being corrupted by godly power, and so I put a safeguard in place. I required the creator of the portal to sacrifice their own life, so that it could only be used selflessly to help others. What I did not anticipate is that Sentius would retain his accumulated memories from each previous day, and as a veteran soldier who had long since shed his fear of death, he quickly discovered that he could, in effect, prolong his own life indefinitely by exploiting the cycle.
That
Of course,
dastardly
once I had taught him
villain.
the prayer, I could not unteach him, and there was little I could do but wait for someone like you to come along and see him for what he was. We were all fortunate you came along when you did.
So what became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
Divorce. So what became of Karen?
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld.
Oh, good for her.
Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind.
A
She
sequel?
wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
It was nice meeting you.
And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
The ones that kept staring at me? Of course.
Good, because they remember you.
Oh no.
Well done, my
I yelled
friend.
at them.
Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld in return, none came close
Aw.
to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Aw, the canon ending. Aw, it's not the perfect ending. Aw. That was a good one. I know, look at them all looking at me. Aww. Oh, what a lovely game. Thank you guys for recommending this to me. That's, like, that had a very satisfying conclusion. It had a lot of twists and turns. It had some scares here and there, a bit of action. It was a little bit of everything. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, it's a very satisfying story. And you guys were saying that, like, it was very much like a labor of love by just a few people, right? Like, it's a pretty small group taking on this game. It was great. Everybody, like, I feel bad that my computer was not able to run it to the capacity that I feel like it probably deserved. But it was a fantastic little story with some very, like, memorable characters. The good and the bad. Yeah, just needed glasses. That's... I know I'm probably not gonna recognize any of these voice actors, but I always look, just in case. Maybe. Oh, what a great little story. Off stream, maybe I'll try and go for that perfect ending. I'll reload that save and I'll get Galerius to help everybody before we storm the temple again. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't tell him to. I'm kicking myself now, but hey. That's what saves are for. You reload it, you give it another try. So I'm gonna let everybody have their moment, because they threw together a lovely story. Good voice acting, all that. Yeah, who can know the future? An oracle could, perhaps. Oh man, but that ending for Sentius is just amazing. I love it. It is much deserved. So now, of course, the big question is, what are we going to do next? So we're going to be streaming tomorrow night at 7:30, and I was thinking I should play something that I've had in my Steam library for a while now that I just haven't gotten around to, and it's, I guess, kind of accidentally sort of on the same lines as this. I was thinking Spiritfarer. Just the name escaped me in this second. I've had it in my Steam library for like a couple of years now. I've never played it. I don't know much about it. I've been told it will make me cry. I will challenge it to that. I'm not somebody who generally cries very easily, so I will take it as a challenge, I suppose. So I will try and get that set up for tomorrow night's stream. Twitter down below is going to have all the details on that. I'm going to continue to let this play out. But, I'll see. I don't know. Sometimes I do get choked up. So, I don't know. Maybe this will be the thing that does it. I don't know if I've cried for a game before. Like, I've definitely felt strong emotions while gaming, but I don't, like, with the story as well, but I don't know if I've ever cried with a game before. I've only, like, even with movies, I don't think I've ever cried with a TV show. I've cried, like, I only cried during, like, really sad dog movies. Those are the only ones I've ever cried at. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't cry super easily when it comes to stories, so I will take it as a challenge. If Spiritfarer can tug at my heartstrings and make me cry, it will win. And I will graciously give it its victory. But we'll see. Yeah, Field of Dreams. Actually, I don't think I've actually seen Field of Dreams. That's like one of those like big movies I've had on my list to watch like forever. I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, like, Hachiko made me cry. Like, sad dog movies just do it. I don't know. I love animals. Like, sad animal movies will always, like, really get me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I felt sad watching humans in movies go through terrible things and, you know, sadness and all that, but it's just, I don't actually cry unless it's a sad animal movie. Steadfast love and support made this game possible. You know what? There's nothing wrong with crying. It's a genuine emotion, and it's a beautiful one. I myself have cried many times before. A message from the developers. We hope you enjoyed The Forgotten City. We'd love to make it even better games in the future, and you can help out by recommending The Forgotten City to a friend or writing a review. The more people play our games, the more we can level up. But if you'd like to be the first to know when we announce our new project, please connect with us here. So this is my endorsement of The Forgotten City and the developers. They've made a wonderful little game. I wish them the best of luck in creating more of these, because it was a fantastic little story, and it was quite well written, and it was exciting to play through, and it had a mix of everything. I heartily recommend it. They get my endorsement, 100%. 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. And I think on that note, we're going to call it here for tonight. So I hope you guys will join me tomorrow night as we start off a new adventure in Spiritfarer. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I'm looking forward to seeing it, and hopefully you will join me for that. Again, that's going to be at 7:30. If anything changes, Twitter down below is going to have all the details on that. Until then, guys, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow for Spiritfarer. Have a good one.